Josie, well done. You've
Thank you.
succeeded in what is, I think, the hardest assessment process out there in the police recruitment world, the Metropolitan Police Detective Constable bolt-on. So how are you feeling now you've passed that?
Oh, I feel like on top of the world, to be honest. I still, I mean, I haven't realized it fully that I've managed to do it because I failed once last year. I was on my
Mm.
own. It hit me really hard.
Yeah,
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust these guys and see if I can, manage to, because obviously if I were to try again, I can't do the same things because I will get the same result. I've got to change something. So I was like, okay, let's trust these guys and see if, if I can pass, and I did. So I'm very
you
happy.
passed. Awesome, brilliant. Yay! So before you actually joined us then, and you knew you had this whole process ahead of you to do again, and you'd already
Mhm.
failed once before, how are you feeling about the process before you joined us?
I was like, the thing is, they keep, because they organize webinars themselves,
Mhm.
and they keep telling you, oh, you only need to know the Met values, the five blocks of detective work, and be yourself, and you'll be fine. I think this is one of the biggest lies ever. Because I was like, yes, I was studying, but because I felt also confident because I passed all the previous steps. I was like, okay, if they're telling me that I only need to know the values and I only need to know the building work, the five building works blocks of detective work, I mean, I'll be fine. But I went to do the assessment, and after I went out of the building, my head was spinning. Like I
Yeah.
felt like I received four slaps in the face, one for each exercise, and,
Wow.
and obviously it was really disappointing. And I was like, this really means a lot to me. And I'm also
Mm.
not one who gives up easily. I mean, if I really want something, I'll try my best. And then obviously, at some point, obviously, you got to also sometimes admit defeat. But
Yeah.
at that point last year, I was like, I haven't tried it all. I want to give it another go and see. Obviously, if this time, if I were to fail, I would have been like, well, I tried everything. I did all I could, and still I'm not good enough. So, you've got to admit defeat. But, it wasn't the case. So it's, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty pleased.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it is one of the biggest lies there. It's not an intentional lie. It's just they think that, oh, once you get your head around the values and you know the five building blocks, you'll cope with every exercise. But it's not the case, is it? Like the written exercise and the briefing requires a lot of policing knowledge and a lot of understanding of how to actually put all of that into practice in the written exercise and the briefing especially. So yeah, I'm glad you joined us and got you through it this time.
Me
And the
too.
thing is, you're not a different person, are you? You're no different as a person. You just
No,
got
not as a
better.
person. No, no.
Yeah,
But I just knew how to tackle the exercises, the
yeah,
little, twists and tricks that I had to use. And because also on the day it goes so quick, you go from one room to the other to the other. It's like
mhm,
not even breaks. I mean, obviously, if you need the loo or to refill your bottle, obviously everyone is nice enough to take you wherever you need. But it's like one after
yeah,
the other, and the breathing exercise and the in-tray exercise is just 1 hour. So it's so
mm,
quick. You go to read the documents, prioritize them, understand, what they're telling you, and then write or prepare for a briefing. So it really goes quick. So if you know what you're doing, obviously and you got a structure, then obviously it's easier to tackle
yeah,
them.
yeah. And also, that's the thing that we provide. We don't do this for you; we do it with you. So, how did you find the process of? Did you work with Raj?
I've worked with Raj,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, how did you find the process of working with Raj then?
I love them. It's so helpful in, I had 4 sessions with him. Obviously, in each session, we tackle each exercise. And first, he was asking me how I will tackle it. And then he will correct what I was doing, wrong.
Hmm.
And then towards the end of our sessions, he would grill me. He would like, let's do it again. And then you will
Yeah,
see if I've made progress, if I was listening to his suggestions or not. And yeah, I mean, on the day when I arrived at the building, I was calm because I mean there is a little bit of nerves, but not like last year. This year, I
yeah.
knew what I was facing, and I knew how to tackle each and every exercise. So I managed to focus on what I needed to do on the day.
Great news. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome to hear you felt far more confident actually approaching the whole day, because it is a tough day, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
really
it is.
tough, full-on day.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm so pleased that worked out for you. And Coach Raj is awesome, isn't he? He's just
Yeah,
amazing.
no, I love him, honestly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like he makes you feel comfortable, at ease, and yeah, he's really clear. And you know, when he explains things, the reason why,
hmm,
you know, the reason behind whatever he's telling you, so it's easy to understand and to get on board with his
yeah.
suggestions.
Great stuff. Awesome. Well, opportunity now then to speak to someone who might be as you were months ago, like sitting on the fence, may have watched some of my videos on YouTube or seen
Okay.
something in the Facebook group, and they're thinking, should I join this academy? Is it really that good? What message would you give them?
Um, To be honest, the first chat that I had with Debbie was
Hmm.
really crucial because I was 50-50, but because obviously I was so disappointed of the failure last year. I was like, I've
Yeah.
got to try something different. And before that, I had bought your book.
Hmm.
So I knew that you knew what you were talking about, but in the book, not everything is in details because obviously you're like, okay, if you want to go through, you know, the process in more depth, obviously enroll with, you know, my academy.
Yeah.
And obviously last year I was like, should I trust this guy? Should I not trust him? Because obviously I was like, oh, well, I've passed all the steps. They keep saying, oh, you just be yourself and you'll be fine. And I was like, you know, I can do it without him. But then obviously I saw read your book and saw a few videos on YouTube, although they were incomplete. Then I had a chat with Debbie, and I realized, yes, let's give it a try. I did some research online as well, you know,
Yeah.
for reviews and stuff, and I saw that most reviews were all, you know, 5 stars, and I'm like, okay, let's give it a go. And yeah, from the first meeting with Raj, I was like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, so
Mm.
I can trust him.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Oh, and the journey you went through there sort of demonstrates real detective work, actually. Just
Yeah.
going to do my detective work before I actually sign up. That's great to hear. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time this morning. It's really, really appreciated. It's not a goodbye. It's a see you soon, because at some point in the near future, we're going to open up our alumni association
Mhm.
for people who are in the police who we've supported, and there'll be a
Okay.
lot of coaching and support there to enable you to design the most amazing career. So we want to
Perfect.
help you design the most amazing career, get you the promotions you want, get you the specialist roles that you want. You can have an awesome time. It's an amazing, amazing career. Great force to join the Metropolitan Police. Um, but like I said, it's not a goodbye. It's a see you soon.
Oh,
And
definitely.
yeah, and let us know if there's any hurdles with vetting or anything like that. We're here to help support you all the way through the journey. It's not like goodbye now. Thanks very much. You've passed. You're part of our family now forever.
Thank you.
So
Thanks,
yeah,
Brendan.
we'll always be there for you. Always be there for you. Well,
Thank you.
listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining me this morning, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, Brendan.
Take care. Bye bye.